So welcome to the Ash Cash Show every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure you go to the ashcashshow.com to subscribe to the podcast. Go to ashcashtv.com to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Apologies to anybody who is listening to this on the podcast. Y'all gonna have to binge this week. So salute to my guy. Man, I wish I would have had his handle because I'm gonna shout you out. But somebody hit me on Instagram, was like, "Yo, fam, what's up with the podcast?" So as you know, this is live Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. on ashcashtv.com and on Instagram. But there are people who do listen to the podcast, so they might not catch it live or the video version of it, but they do listen to the podcast. And I'll be honest, like, yo, this week has been super busy in a great way. Great balance between work and like just doing stuff around the house or whatever, and so yeah, it's been super duper busy, super busy. Like literally, like when I tell you, like, I need to, like, after the show, I might have to take a nap. That's how faded I am. But it's been great, and so I haven't had a chance. And honestly, it's not even my fault. I mean, it's not even my because I do have a producer who produces the podcast. The problem is I've been so busy, I haven't recorded the intros because I do intros to them, and then I record the intro, and then I send it off to my guy. So salute to my guy, Sean Goody, who's been hitting me up like, "Yo, fam, what's up? Like, yo, what's up? Like, what's up with the podcast?" But that's all on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get back on it. So I'm going to record 5 intros today. And hopefully we can get those out. So if you're listening on a podcast, you might have to binge or by the time you hear this, you're going to know that you binge listened to everything. But again, this has been a great week. Yeah, it's been a great week. I ain't even going to sit here and try to make nothing up. It's been a great week. So salute. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for tuning in. If you are, back, you're family now, so welcome back, My Right Moguls. And if you are unfamiliar with the format of the show, the first segment of the show is dedicated to the inspirational word of the day, and which is the daily word. And then segment number 2, we talk about financial news. And then segment number 3, we open it up for any questions that you guys may have. So I'm gonna start off with the daily word, and the daily word today is about pressure, right? I just posted this on my Instagram, and I also posted it on Facebook, and it says, "Remember, diamonds are created under pressure, so hold on, it will be your time to shine soon," right? And so here's the deal, right? Here's the deal. Pressure either busts pipes or makes diamonds. Like, that's just what it is, right? And we're living in the times right now are like crazy, depending on what lens that you look at it. I mean, honestly, even if you look at it from a positive lens, you have to admit that there's craziness happening in this world, right? And I just wanted to give this message to, like, anybody, right? Anybody who's out here living their truth, living their God self. Sometimes there's gonna be roller coaster rides, right? Emotional roller coaster rides, ups and downs. But at the end of the day, we have to remember. We have to remember that pressure will either bust pipes and make diamonds. And we weren't here to fold, right? So don't fold, stay strong. Just salute to everything that's happening. I'll speak on this briefly. Like even this morning, I went and and I was I was on Instagram, and the first thing that popped up, because I follow Nick Cannon on Instagram, and the first thing that popped up was like this message about how he's like, yo, I mean, the last message he said was, I hurt an entire community, and it pained me to my core. I thought it couldn't get any worse. Then I watched my own community turn on me and call me a sellout. Apologies. Good night. Enjoy Earth. Right. And then I saw another headline like Tamar Braxton, like suspected of hurting herself or whatever. And then I just started thinking about pressure, and that's why I posted that quote today, right, where it says, remember, diamonds are created under pressure, so hold on. It will be your time soon to shine. Is because there's a lot going on, There's a lot going on in this world, and if you don't keep the right perspective, if you're not looking at life from the right lens, it's going to be easy to forget your purpose and forget, why, we're here and what our purpose is in this life, right? And so just remember that whatever you're going through, I find it, I find it refreshing to not focus on people, right? Because a long time ago, I was taught that if you eat off of criticism or praise, you can starve by it, right? So what does that mean? If you listen, like if somebody tells you, if somebody criticizes you, and that criticism allows you to get to a point where you are, it affects you, right? If you allow criticism to affect you, right? If you can eat by criticism, you can starve by it, right? Meaning that criticism could affect you. But it also is the same as it relates to praise, right? Like if you allow praise, right? If you allow what people say on a good side, if you allow that to feed you, then you can starve by it too. And that's what we see with social media. We see that with social media, right? We see, right? My guy Brax Rich says, if you live for the cheers, you will, that's a quotable. I might have to use that, Brax Rich. I'm going to give you credit. It says, if you live for the cheers, you will die by the boos, right? Because at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, that's what happens. We see this on social media where, somebody does something good, right? And it's all biological. It's all chemistry, right? You do something good, and then when you do something good, people are like, oh my God, you're the best, you're the best, you're the best. And then it goes to your head. It makes you feel good. You get this dopamine that makes you feel good. And what happens is that, like with any dopamine, with anything that makes you feel good, you start wanting it more. Right? That's why people talk about gateway drugs, right? You take a drug, it makes you feel good, but then you get immune to the drug, and then the drugs get harder and harder and harder and harder, right? That's why they say no to drugs, right? And then what happens is that it happens, right? You get one piece of validation, and then as you continue to get validation after validation after validation after validation, you then get to a point where you're living high off of this validation. And then if you don't get it, you start doing things to continue to get this validation, right? And then if you don't get it, it drives people insane. It drives people to these things. Same thing like criticism, though. If if you care about what people say negative about you, the more and more people say things negative about you, that could actually get you to a negative space. And so I just want everybody to stay focused, right? Stay focused on your why. Stay grounded. I think life is to be lived in the middle. I don't think that anybody should ever take themselves too high and take themselves too low. And what do I mean by that? I mean that if you live life, right, your life on the middle, then you could never fall, right? Because what happens is that you still have a ways to fall, and then you still have a ways to go up. And even when you feel like you get to your proverbial up, then move the bar up more, so that way you still got places to climb, right? And I say that to say because when you think about pressure, when you think about these times, right? You think about people dying, people, politics, people losing jobs, people making a lot of money, people are happy. Like there's so much things happening in this world that you have to make sure that you do not succumb to pressure, right? Remember, diamonds are created under pressure, so you have to hold on. It will be your time to shine soon. Like I promise you, no matter what your intentions are, there always going to be people who come at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, luckily for me, like I don't watch, like I get negative comments all the time. I get people trying to hit me on the DMs and say negative comments. I get people who might comment something, in my comments. I remember there was a video done, like an 18-minute video calling me a fraud because of a book that I put out. And I was like, man, it's so crazy. Like no matter what your intentions are, people are always going to have something to say. And at the end of the day, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Because, I just make sure that I keep myself balanced. Like I love, when I get positive feedback, right? But to be honest, you know what I'm saying? Like, the feedback is great, and I love the feedback. Please keep them coming. But to be honest with you, I don't do it for the feedback. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, again, I remember reading a story where you had Michael Jackson, right? Michael Jackson said he never put his Grammys up, right? Any awards, he didn't put those up. He tucked those away because he never wanted to get to a space that he felt like he made it. Because like when you start feeling like you make it, then you feel like you got to this space, and then the only place you can go from there is down. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm constantly, pushing myself. I've had a lot of great accomplishments in my life, and I love those accomplishments. But at the end of the day, life is about the journey, right? It's not the destination. You are, unfortunately, people are gonna, there's gonna be things that you do that people misunderstand. Like I'm pretty sure myself as a public figure, at some point, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll say something that might be misunderstood. People might not agree with me. Like I mean, I say stuff on here every day that I know people don't potentially don't agree with. But at the end of the day, what I say comes from my level of understanding. And so if I don't understand something, I don't know it all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm okay with that. Like I'm okay with not knowing it all. And if somebody is like, yo, Ash, like that's dumb, why did you say that? Then I'ma say, listen, I've said that through my level of understanding, right? It's not that it's dumb, it's just that the level that I understand it is what made me feel that way. You know what I'm saying? And then, the level of your understanding is the level of your understanding. If you care to enlighten me and let me understand differently, then that's fine. And I think that's the problem that's happening in this world right now, is that a lot of us are not, we're not open. Everybody, I'm talking about black, white, Spanish, Asian, just the human race. I don't think that we're open. I think that a lot of us, and rightly so, are angry. A lot of us are scared, right? A lot of us are scared, right? Let's not front. A lot of us are angry. A lot of us are scared. A lot of us are resentful. A lot of us want vengeance. And so we create this narrative in our head, right? We create this narrative in our head. And then based on that narrative, we push forward on that narrative, and we get upset if anything challenges that narrative. The truth shall set you free on any side. I don't like, the truth is the truth. Like you can't rewrite truth. Truth is truth, right? And so we should everybody should always be in pursuit of the truth. If the truth hurts, or if you're in a space where you don't want to hear the truth, then that says something about you. That says something about where you are in life, and that you rather live a lie than live off the truth. And that's okay, right? In your world. Just don't come to my world, because my world is about truth. Like I want to live out truth. So yeah, I just think that there's a lot going on. Let's stay open minded. Let's hear people out. I'm good with the name calling. You know what I'm saying? Calling people sellouts and coons and whatever that is. Like, I'm good on that. You know what I'm saying? Because my brother is my brother regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like, my brother is my brother. If my brother does something that I don't agree with, I may not agree with it. I may not even rock with you. Like, if you do something to the point where it's against my moral standings, like, I may not even talk to you. Do I lose love for you? No. Do I still care about you? Absolutely. But there's certain things that I'm like, yo, I just can't rock with you. But that don't mean, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna run out and disparage your name or run around and call you names. Nah, like, you know what? At the end of the day, love is always gonna be love. Like, if I ever loved you, then I love you. Like, there ain't nothing you could do to make me not love you. But, at the end of the day, whether I choose to let you into my life, into my circle, that's a different thing. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like number one tax shop says, what love is unconditional. Facts. Like, if I ever open my heart and I love you, I'm like, yo, I love you. Right? If I open my heart, then I love you. Right? Nothing you can do to take that back. But at the end of the day, I may, you know what I'm saying? Like, I may be at a space where, nah, you know what? I just can't rock with you. You know what? I can't rock with you. Like, what you say or what you do from a moral perspective just doesn't match with me. And I am me. I'm responsible for the energy that I let in my life. You know what I'm saying? And so I gotta be mindful of that. I gotta make sure that I'm always, protecting my energy, because I'm the only person that could do it. Right? Like, I have to protect my energy. Like, nobody else can do that for me. I gotta protect my energy. So I gotta be at a space where, you know what I'm saying? Like, where, like I said, I can love you from afar. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people that I love today that I probably won't ever talk to ever again in life. And I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, there's certain things from a moral standpoint, and what we stand for is just different. And I just can't rock. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'll never say a bad word. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, people are who they are. And I also understand that people, understand and react based on where they are. So I'll leave it there. You know what I'm saying? Like I want us to understand. I'll read the quote again. That diamonds are created under pressure. So hold on. It will be your time to shine soon. And when I say shine, I'm not meaning shining to the world. I mean shine to yourself. You know what I mean? Shine within. Shine to your higher power. You know what I'm saying? I love the fact that, I if anybody knows me, everybody knows, like, I love to keep a level of normalcy or normalcy, right? Like, if you know me in real life, I'm talking about, like, in real life, like, if you ever met me, hugged me, talked to me, or even online, you'll realize, like, I'm from 129th and 8th Avenue, always. Like, that's never gonna change. The amount of times I've been on television is not going to change that. The amount of books that I write is not going to change that. The size of my house is not going to change that. You know what I'm saying? Like, my bank account is not going to change that. Like, I'm from 129th Street and 8th Avenue, which means that I will always be Ash. Like, I don't care. I still, you know what I mean? I still pick up my phone. I still, you know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody calls me and I don't pick up my phone, I'm either busy or you know what I'm saying? Like I want to protect my energy, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely, I keep that balance. Like, I love, right? Like, my sister is one of the best people, that like, that's my heart right there. You know what I'm saying? And I love that she still curses me out. You know what I'm saying? Like I love the fact that she talked to me like I'm Lil Ash. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's good, right? Because you get to, like even the first lady. I got a lot of people in my life that keep me balanced. Like, nobody who I, like, my friends, my family, like, nobody treat me like, yo, that's Ash. You know what I'm saying? Like, They're like, yo, that's Ash. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's who I am. I think everybody has greatness in them. You know what I'm saying? And if we all tap into our greatness, we will understand that. So I'm not gonna treat nobody different. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we all got the same thing in us. You know what I'm saying? Word, we got all my Harlem you know, my Harlem folks in the building. You know what I'm saying? 117th. I see you in the building. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. East 117th, El Barrio. I'm going to East 117th Street as we speak. That's El Barrio. You know what I'm saying? We got young faces smiling. 129th in LA. M Sumter 2014 says, wow, I'm from 129th. You from 129th and what? You know what I mean? Salute. 29 in the building. Salute to you, M Sumter 2014. Martesia in the building, 124th. Amsterdam and Broadway's Grant. Yo, salute to the Grant Projects. I see you out here Harlem in the building. You know what I'm saying? Word. Salute. Yo, Kiss Ravlin in the building. Salute to my G, man. I know Kiss since he's, since we was youngins. You know what I'm saying? He know, you know what I'm saying? Like he know, he wanted them that understand, my evolution. You know what I'm saying? Between Park and Madison. Nah, salute to you. All right, so let's start with this. We'll talk about the news, and then I'll open it up for any questions that you guys may have. Love how folk from Harlem talk. 2-9 was good. Now facts though. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't say the one. We don't need the one. I mean, no, we say one, right? So like you from 16. Nah, yeah, we don't even say that, right? Like we don't even you from 2-9. You know what I'm saying? You from Hun 10th. We say Hun 10th because we don't say 10th. If somebody from Hun 16th, we say 16th. You from 16th. He from 55th. So why do we say 110th? I think we do say 110th because I never heard nobody say, yo, he from 10th. Nobody says 10th. Yo, he from 11th. Yeah, we don't say, we don't. Yeah, but the only one we say is 110th though. We don't say. I never heard nobody say they from 10th. I heard, he from 11th. He from 12th. Yo, he from 12th Street. He from 14th. Yo, homie from 14th. Yeah, but I never heard nobody say 10th. Probably because 110th is like the beginning of Harlem, and that's the you know what I mean? Like that's Central Park. So it's Harlem, but it's not Harlem. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, even my Douglas fam, that's not really Harlem, but we let y'all rock. We be like, yo, you from Douglas. You know what I'm saying? You from downtown. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? But we don't say, we don't say the one, you from 45th. Yo, you from 29, you know what I'm saying? You from 8th. You know what I'm saying? No Frederick Douglass. All right, let me get to this news real quick. All right, cool. So, in the markets, right? We're going to talk about the market at the close of business yesterday. Close of the markets yesterday, the stocks were down. NASDAQ was down 0.73%. S&P 500 down 0.34%. Dow Jones Industrial Average was down 0.5%. Gold was down 1.03%. 10-year Treasury was down 1.1 basis points. And then oil was down 1.17%. All right, so stock futures were mostly flat. Wall Street tries to recover from Thursday's drop. So stock futures were mostly a little change early Friday morning following a volatile session that snapped the 4-day winning streak for one of the major averages. JetBlue is teaming up to boost New York's flying and drive economy. So American Airlines and JetBlue Airways says on Thursday they were forming a strategic partnership to boost flying options in New York and Boston and create what executives call a growth engine to recover from COVID-19 pandemic. The deal, which allows two carriers to sell each other's flights and link frequent flyer programs, give them more muscle against rival United Airlines and Delta Airlines in the Northeast at a time when carriers are preparing to downsize and cut jobs. For starters, American will use the partnership to feed traffic out of New York to international destinations, including Tel Aviv, Athens, and Rio de Janeiro. The deal, subject to government review, will help Americans, which has significant presence across the middle of the country, gain relevance in New York and Boston, said American Chief Revenue Vasu Raja. In other news, this is getting crazy because I'm watching this unfold. But the Georgia governor Kemp, is suing to end cities' defiance on mask rules. So Georgia Governor Brian Kemp is suing Atlanta's mayor and city council to block the city from enforcing its mandate to wear a mask in public and other rules related to the COVID-19 pandemic. Kemp and Georgia Attorney General Chris Carr, in a suit filed in state court late Thursday in Atlanta, argued that Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottom has overstepped her authority and must obey Kemp's executive order under state law, right? Kemp on Wednesday clarified his executive order to expressly block Atlanta and at least 4 other local government across the state from requiring people to wear face covering, right? Kemp's order was met with defiance Thursday by Bottoms and some other mayors who said they would continue enforcing the order. The lawsuit forces that showdown, resolving an ambiguous situation with Kemp denying local governments could order masks, but local governments arguing it was within their power, right? Bottom said Thursday during a video news conference that the city's order is still in effect. In filing the lawsuit, Kemp combined a previous dispute with Bottoms over policing in the city with coronavirus control. He said he was suing to protect business owners and employees in the same way he called out the National Guard last week to protect the state office building and governor's mansion after 8-year-old girl was fatally shot July 4th by armed men at a site where a white Atlanta police officer shot and killed a black man who had grabbed a stun gun and ran. So it's weird, it's a weird thing because I all emotions out of it. I'm taking emotions out of it, right? And the reason why I'm taking emotions out of it because I just don't know what side. I don't know what side to be on. Meaning that a mask mandate. So I'm gonna give y'all my experience, and that's why I've actually reached out to a few people. I'm waiting to hear back because I would love to speak to people who are, experts in this field. But I can just tell you how I feel, right? Anytime I wear a mask, I try so hard to comply, right? So when I'm out and about, anytime I wear a mask, I feel sick. Like it doesn't fail. Like every time I try to wear a mask, I feel sick, and eventually I have to take the mask off. I'm gonna just be honest with you, right? So I forget politics for a second, forget Kemp, forget Mayor Keisha Lance Bottom. Forget that for a second, right? Let's forget politics for a second. Please forget politics for a second. I'm just gonna tell you my personal experience, right? When I wear a mask, I feel sick, right? For any prolonged period of time. And so the research that I've done showed that masks can make you sick, right? The research that I've done, that, and my logic. I could be wrong. I'm not a doctor. I'm not saying this, but I could be wrong. But the logic around having a mask, breathing in and out things that your body is saying that you don't need, it doesn't work for me. And again, to the point where I wear the mask, I feel sick. You know what I'm saying? But I do recognize, and that's the reason why I even wear it. I do recognize that as you're out in the public, you could be exposing people, which is why I social distance, right? So I uh, hardly go out anywhere that I am around people, besides my family. You know what I'm saying? Um, and so I social distance, right? Like if we're buying food or whatever, it might be drive through. If it's, if we go to Walmart or whatever, like I said, I wear the mask, but after a while it makes me feel sick. And so I take, I don't take it off, but I pull it over my nose so I could get like fresh air or whatever. But I just found out that BJ's and Walmart, because those are the two places that I frequent a lot. And so I just found out that BJ's and Walmart deliver. And so I'm about to take it up to another level where I'm not even going to BJ's and Walmart no more. I'm about to start just ordering something. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why when I hear stuff like, the mayor saying that it's mandatory, right? It's mandatory that we wear masks, and Kemp is saying no, it's not mandatory. I don't want to get into that fight because it's emotional, right? So I'm reading some of the comments. They're like, yo, he's trying to put, black woman in place or in her place, or, he's a Republican and she's a Democrat, and they're going to, I don't want to politicize this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to politicize this because at the end of the day, I feel sick, right? Like, I feel sick when I wear a mask. And so I'm going to listen to my body, right? And I've heard that, like, mask or not breathing, fresh air lowers your immune system. And so why would we walk around with mask all day to lower our immune system when this virus is still out here trying to wreak havoc? And so I think that, there's ways that we could control this virus. Like, instead of doing social distancing, why can't, people just start, why don't the government subsidize delivery? You know what I'm saying? Like, order from these places, and whatever it costs to deliver, subsidize that so people can't be out so much. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how I feel about that. Let me see what some of the comments. Madonna says no. Sir Cass says chill. Elegant Eleanor says I take it off and on depending on who's around. If I'm walking in the neighborhood, it's under my chin just in case, but I prefer not to use it if not necessary. Madonna says doctors have said masks do not make you sick. I get it, but it makes me sick. So I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? So I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't really care. Honestly, I don't care what doctors say, and this is what I'm gonna tell you in all due respect to doctors. The reason why I don't care what doctors say, because doctors also have not told me to go out in the sun, right? Since coronavirus, send me somebody. I don't care who it is. Somebody send me a report or send me something from a doctor that tells me to go out in the sun to combat coronavirus. Number one. Number two, show me a doctor that tells me to take ginger and lemon, right? Tell me a doctor or a report of a doctor, not homeopathic, not somebody who does, but a doctor, an MD, right? Medical doctor, right? Show me a doctor that is telling me the natural ways to boost my immune system. I have not seen that. The only thing I've seen from doctors is ways to prevent you from getting the coronavirus, right? And then doctors tell you how to, the medicines, the antibodies, like the medical doctor, they only are prescribing medical stuff. And so if doctors are saying that the masks don't make you sick, I don't know if I'm going to take their word for that. Because I know that black seed oil makes you better. I know that if I take ginger shots and sea moss is gonna help me. Right? Google, right? The FBI shut down a clinic for injecting people with what? Vitamin C. That's not illegal. Vitamin C is not illegal. But because they were injecting people with vitamin C, the FBI said, quote unquote, it's false advertisement because they're claiming that's the cure to coronavirus. So and it wasn't even, that's not even what they said, but they confiscated all of their vitamin C. And this is a fact. This is not like, I'm not making this up. It's not a conspiracy theory. Forget coronavirus for a second. If you look up, Google, ways to boost your immune system. Why aren't we drinking hot water? Why aren't we drinking lemon water in the morning? Why aren't we drinking ginger? Right? Why aren't we taking black seed oil? Why? Like, doctors are not telling me that. So if you're not going to tell me how to get better, don't tell me how to not get sick. Right? Think about that. If you ain't don't tell me how to get money. Don't tell me how to save money if you ain't telling me how to get money. Don't tell me how to budget my money if you ain't telling me how to increase it. You know what I'm saying? And you got that knowledge. Don't just give me one. Just don't be like, yo, don't live paycheck to paycheck and that's it. No. How do I give me a solution? Wearing a mask is not a solution. That's reactive. That's how you react to it. Oh, don't spread it. You know what I'm saying? So all due respect, I need more than doctors telling me that it don't get you sick. You know what I'm saying? Elegant Eleanor says, if I go out shopping, I wear it because I'm around a lot of people. Yes, when I'm around a lot of people, then I wear a mask. This is true. It blocks the flow of our breathing. Baller. That's how I live. A lot of stores are requiring them now, or they can't enter. Right. So like I'm telling you, like I've been to places where they require masks or you can't enter, and I'm cool with that. I'll put the mask on, but when it starts getting crazy, I'm taking it off. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm gonna start. I found out that Walmart and BJ's, right? That's the other thing about playing the game. If you don't want to play the game, don't play the game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, mask. It's mad uncomfortable. I'm with you. But science says it works. Nah, salute to science. You know what I mean? Mandatory for the public. What you do in your own space is your business. When I wear a mask, I feel like I need 24 hours to fully catch my breath. LOL. But I think that the more you wear it, the more your body adjusts to it. That's how medical providers are able to wear it all day. I get that. Viga Energy. I sent that information on plants closed because workers died from toxins in the mask. Word. Let me check that real quick because definitely Viga Energy be sending me some stuff. And so let me see because I know I read it too. So where we at, right? Medical supply companies are scrambling to produce billions of glass vials and syringes that will be needed once a vaccine is available. A clothing company in Los Angeles that made masks was forced to shutter after more than 300 workers became infected and 4 died from the virus. Previous pandemics have changed the way people think and ushered in periods of great change like the Renaissance, the New Yorker, and whether the coronavirus can do the same. Let's see. Mealtime. This is school trying. How do you? Wait, where we at? My extended family is scattered through the U.S. and the UK. In the beginning of the pandemic, we began a group chat via text. Been posting. Playing a game called. All right, let me see. Baby picture. No, I'm trying to make sure I read the right one. But definitely, right? I'll find that article and I'll read that to y'all. But there are reports out there. All right, let me open it up for questions. We won't hear too long. Let me just see if I have any other news that I want to talk about. I think we're good. Instagram is coming out with something called Reeling to go against TicToc. So look out for that. You know what I'm saying? They on they ish. All right, let's see. So medical providers are just people. They don't know everything. Dr. Shiva is progressive and honest. Yeah, I might have to check out Dr. Shiva. In NYC, you can't go in the store without wearing a mask. Ash, have you tried different types of masks? Yeah, so I just bought some N95s. So I have the regular medical joints, like the blue ones, that I've used, and those make me sick. I did buy some N95s. I found them online. So I'm gonna try those to see, to see how those work. So I'm gonna see. I'll keep y'all posted on that. I agree. Try different types. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely try a different one. Let's see. I agree with you. I agree. It makes me sick too. Young Poppy. My doctor's an MD, and he has told me all the time that doctors are not taught nutrition. They have to want to study it on their own. Exactly, right? When you're a doctor, you're an MD. You're a medical doctor, so you're taught medicine. You're not taught nutrition. You know what I'm saying? Sinclair says, I've been wearing a mask every day since March, and I've been good. Because you're not human. No, I'm just joking. And again, it might be like, I can't, honestly, like, here's what I don't do, right? I'm not comparing myself to nobody. I never do that. And so I listen to me and I listen to my body. When I put a mask on, I don't feel good. I take it off. Does that mean that maybe I need more oxygen than everybody? Maybe. I don't know. But I do not feel good wearing a mask, so I don't wear it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel lightheaded when I do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell people vitamin C cures COVID-19. That's what that was about. Salute. I saw one Jamaican nurse on Instagram who advised on the natural things them. You see, the Caribbean has low numbers. Caribbean folks know what's up. Drinking my hot water with lemon and lime right now. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, drink that hot water with the lemon, with the lime, with the ginger. Do that when you start. You know what I'm saying? There's no that's a big fact. There's no money in free cures. Big facts of that. It's all about keeping us in fear. The solution is boosting our immune system. CMOS and burdock. I don't know what burdock is, but I got to look into burdock. Don't give me half the knowledge. Big facts. For Dr. Shiva, do you have a website or IG page? If your doctor is not telling you that you have the wrong doctor. Let's see. New York City, you don't have a choice. It's too overcrowded. Wear a mask, especially when you're outside. VA Shiva. I'm gonna look up Dr. Shiva. A hot mess. I wear a scarf. All right, let me know if y'all got any questions. I'm gonna go over here. Salute to Nadij Sterling in the buildings on Facebook. My big sis Rhea Keefe in the building. Facebook. Sanaya Hill. Salute to you on YouTube. Butter Beans. Cool 811 on YouTube. We got Guy Jazzy Rainey. Salute King. Ebony Sowell in the building. What's up, Eb? On Facebook. We got Iris. Salute to Iris. You know what I'm saying? Iris on a check-in from San Diego. You know what I'm saying? So salute to the West Coast. Who else? What else? All right. Can we talk about? Yeah, let's talk about money. What's up? What y'all want to talk about? Point and Shoe says, can we talk about money? The blue ones are not good. Try cloth ones. All right, yeah, I'm gonna switch over to the N95s and see. So I use cloth masks, and you could put citric acid in your filter. All right, so I'm gonna try that. Yeah. So salute. Oh, there go my cousin on the check-in. Cousin, said Pennsylvania. So salute to my cousin on Facebook, Sabine Nelson, on the check-in. Cousin, Sakafet, tu bagay form. So my cousin on the Facebook check-in. So salute. And I notice a difference when I use when I don't use a filter. So I'm gonna check that out. Yo, fast shout to everybody that tapped in last night. Mailbox Money Academy. We could talk about we could talk about money there. Mailbox Money Academy.com. Definitely, we had if you checked in, right? If you checked in If you was on the call last night with Maria Moore, please tell me your thoughts. Because we was like she had a lot of great energy. You know what I mean? She had a great energy. Roxanne says N95 mask made me sick. I think it was the filter. Salute. Trini Cherry, what's up? What's up, Queen? Salute, salute, salute. If there's no questions, let's talk versus. Who you rooting for? I'm with DMX. You know I'm with DMX all day. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm with the Dark Man X. You know I'm with Dark Man. You know what I'm saying? Where does getting tested for COVID affect? Why does getting tested for COVID affect life insurance? AUE Locks asked that. So I posted that on my Instagram yesterday. That getting tested for COVID-19 affects life insurance. It's just because life insurance companies can exclude pre-existing conditions, right? And so think about this, right? So if a life insurance company can exclude pre-existing conditions, and think about how people are reporting reporting COVID-19. So let's say, for instance, you get a test for COVID-19. So that's why what I'm telling people is to get life insurance before you get a COVID-19 test, right? Because you don't know. Tina Dixon, what's up? TD Bank in the building. You don't know if you are going to test positive or negative or not, right? And so because you don't know if you're going to test positive or negative or not, if you test positive, now if you get a life insurance policy after the fact, it's going to say, right, they're going to look at your records, and it's going to say that you tested positive for COVID-19. So now, you can still get life insurance, but then there'll be this exclusion that says if you have any precondition, if you pass away from any pre-existing conditions, then you won't get paid. Your family members or your beneficiaries won't get paid out for pre-existing conditions. The problem with that is that COVID-19 is one of those things where, people are dying from COVID-19, or people are dying from pneumonia. People are dying from diabetes and kidney failure and other things. And if they've ever tested positive for COVID-19, people are listing that as the cause of death, which is COVID-19. And so I would suggest anybody, first of all, if you do not have life insurance, you should have life insurance. At least, right? The first lady is a life insurance agent. We've seen people who get insured $25, $100,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least, right? $25 a month, $100,000, $500,000, depending on how healthy you are. At least take out life insurance to take care of your final expenses, if that. You know what I'm saying? But I would highly suggest that anybody who has not done a COVID-19 test get life insurance prior to getting a test, because at the end of the day, you want to make sure that you're not having that mark in your system. Hit the link in my bio or go to mindrightinsurance.com if you want to get a quote. Style Lewis says last night was awesome. Yo, she killed it. I'm gonna post the replay inside Mailbox Money Academy for those who are part of the group. I'm gonna post a replay in there today, like pretty much after we finish here. And so definitely check it out for those who were in there. But yeah, like it was a dope session last night. Styles Lewis, thank you for always coming out. Bud and Gross. Sakba said, not bule. Mullen is for lungs. Lymph circulation is chest and neck. COVID attacks the respiratory system. The energy was great. BGA Biz Group says the energy was great. Y'all missed a good live. Great energy. Yeah, so my goal, salute to BGA Biz Group. Salute to Joyce Williams. Salute to Roxanne in the building. Salute to Styles Lewis in the building. Salute to V Good Energy in the building. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think that we had a great session. We're gonna each week I'm gonna try to find someone with equal energy who could share their story, who could help you, walk through how easy it is, right, to get mailbox money. Like, right, she was like, it was like nothing. She was like, yeah, I got five-figure months. It was like nothing. It was like, all right, 5-figure months. You know what I'm saying? And so we need to get to that space where making 5 figures in a month is nothing. All right, it's nothing. Making 6 figures in a month, oh, that's nothing. Like, she was like, she was on fire. So if y'all not down with Mailbox Money Academy, y'all missing out. I promise you. Everything we've given so far has been well worth whatever people invested in it. I'll tell you that. Elegant Eleanor, salute. She in the building. Last night was good, inspiring, and good insight because people always wait for perfection to start their business rather than just starting. I got a few more minutes left. Let's see. Facts. Hello. Cause of death, no matter what you die from. 10 to 12 times your salary is what I hear is the recommendation. Absolutely. I think that's a good start. Do you think you need both term and whole? Yes. I do think you need both term and whole. I think that when you're first starting out, you should get term just so that you can have a greater amount, of coverage. But then you should start getting a whole life insurance policy just so that you could create your own bank. I need more time to explain what that means, but yes, I think you should get life. I think you should get term and life. Insurance and Style says get all life insurance you can afford for sure. Authentic Peer says yes, it was. Salute. I love Maria's presentation and her transparency. I'm excited about the outcome of the Mailbox Money Academy journey. Yeah, we about to miss it. Yes, please. I missed it. Was running errands. So yeah, but Young Face is smiling. I'm only gonna post it inside the group. So you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you made that investment yet. You know what I'm saying? You got to be down. I know I sent you the email, so I don't know if you made the investment yet, but I'm not posting it publicly. Like, this is exclusive. Secret society. All we ask is trust. It's a secret society. So only my Mailbox Money folks are gonna have access to the replay. You know what I'm saying? Any updates on the SBA loans? I'll do some research. I gotta get. I'm sorry. What's up? Not yet. I mean, sorry, y'all. I'm live. I'm live on a radio show, and somebody's asking me about a dog. No, it's fine. She's chained, so if you open the door, just grab the chain. Just don't let her run around. Now I'm saying, where you heard it first. No, it's fine. I'm trying to be down. Go to mailboxmoneyacademy.com, fill out the form. If you're approved, you'll get the next steps, and then you'll go from there. You know what I'm saying? So, Writing for Real says, I'm trying to be down. Term policy for term to get you to the age where you are self-insured. This is the method I follow. 20-25 years. Fast out the hutch. Excited to know you are still on the panel with the big ask. Salute. Styles Lewis. Ms. Moore said she is drowning in abundance. Yo, when I tell you she was talking that talk, when I tell you she was talking that talk, how long is the membership to Mailbox Money? It's a 6-month membership, meaning that we'll do the lives and all that stuff for 6 months. I probably won't take away the after 6 months, but it's a 6-month membership. All right, I gotta go, y'all. I told you I will write you a check. I didn't see the email. I didn't see that. Email me. I feel so left out. How do I get into the investment club? Mailboxmoneyacademy.com. Mailboxmoneyacademy.com. They kicking me out, y'all. They kicking me out. I got 45 seconds. I got an email, though. What was the insurance link? All right. Insurance link is mindrightinsurance.com. Hit the link in my bio. All right, y'all. Let me get out of here. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tell a friend to AshCashShow.com. Go to AshCashTV.com. I'm going to see y'all next week. Have a great and wonderful weekend. Same time, same place. Peace.